Yo, JBlanked here. By now, you're comfortable building Picoware apps, but what if you could build a professional looking graphical menu faster than you thought possible? Today, we're doing just that. This isn't a menu we're drawing pixel by pixel. We're using Picoware's powerful GUI library to create a high performance quick menu. By the end of this, you'll see how to use Picoware's core building blocks to create your own apps much more rapidly. Let's get started. Our goal is to write a new Picoware application that functions as a graphical menu. We'll be using the built-in libraries for maximum performance with minimal code. And just like in our last video, we'll be doing everything directly on the PicoCalc itself using Picoware's on-device editor. Literally all you need is your PicoCalc with Picoware installed. But since this is our third project, I'll assume you're ready to go. Let's write some code. From the desktop view, hit enter to open the library, scroll down and click editor, and next type in our file name, which today is Picoware/apps/menu -simple. And of course, don't forget the .py at the end. And then click save. Every Picoware app uses a standard structure with these core functions: start, run, and stop. The firmware passes a view manager object to each, which is our gateway to the system. Briefly, start runs once at launch to set things up. Run is called repeatedly in a loop to handle user input. And stop runs once when the app closes to handle cleanup. Let's get the menu on screen. Instead of drawing it manually, we'll use the built-in menu component, which handles all the drawing, scrolling, and highlighting. So let's make a global variable called menu, then we'll create a start function, and within it we'll import what we need and create an instance of the menu. Here we're passing the draw object a title, its position, and colors for the text, background, and selection highlight. This one object now holds our entire UI. A menu needs items. The menu object has an add item method that makes this easy. Still in the start method, we'll add some items, and to show how powerful this is, we can add items with a loop. And then finally, we'll tell the menu to select the first item. Interaction happens in the run function, where we check for button presses. First, let's create the run function and import the button constants. Then we'll get the last button pressed from the input manager. If the up or down buttons are pressed, we tell our menu object to scroll. The menu itself handles redrawing the screen. The reset method from the input manager call is critical to prevent processing the same press multiple times. The final piece of that is exiting the app, which is typically done with the back button in Picoware. When the back button is detected, we call the back method from the view manager. The view manager handles stopping our app and returning to the previous view. A well-behaved app cleans up after itself. That's what the stop function is for. When viewmanager.back is called, the firmware automatically calls our stop function. On a device with limited memory, it's good practice to release resources. So inside of our stop function, we delete our menu object and set its variable to none. Then we call the collect method from the garbage collection library to reclaim memory, leaving the system clean. Now that we're finished with the code, hit the back button twice, delete the N, and then type in Y to save, and click enter. Now if we go to applications, we should see our file in the list. Scroll down and click menu simple, and then hit enter. Well, mine won't run, so there must be an error in the code. So let's go back to the editor and take a quick look at this. I see. I forgot to return true. The start function is a boolean, so I just need to add that and we're good to go. And now we hit back again, type in Y, and then hit enter. And now go to our applications, and then scroll down and click menu simple. It's still not starting, so there must be one last thing that I messed up. Let's go back to the editor and try one last time. Oh, silly me, I forgot to set our global variable to a value. Okay, that should do the trick. Hit back twice.
You blanked on this one.
Type in Y, hit enter, go up to applications, scroll down and click menu simple, and here we go. Now within it, we can click the down and up keys to scroll through the menu. And there you have it, a fully functional graphical menu built the Picoware way. You've learned to use the menu component, populate it, handle input, and manage the app lifecycle from start to stop. This is the fundamental pattern for building more complex apps on your PicoCalc. And if this was helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for future videos where we'll build on these concepts. Let me know down in the comments what you're planning to build. And if you get stuck, join our Discord community. I'm JBlanked. Thanks for watching. Peace.